So we're gonna give this a try. So my name is Toasty. I'm with Dark Road Gaming here. We're gonna try something new. I hope you guys do enjoy the content that we're bringing out. We got more coming out every single day, so feel free to subscribe and check us out there, as well as new people coming into the group. We're sharing their clips. We want to give a big thanks to the people who have helped us on Fiverr as far as creating logos and stuff like that. We really do appreciate you. There's honestly been a ton of support here as of late, and we wanted to thank you all for that. We wouldn't be where we are today without you. So we decided to try something new. This is my first time doing it this way, and not just being like in a game lobby or something like that. So um, I hope you enjoy. And this is going to be the season 12 Legends for Apex, Legends for Arena. So it's going to be a little bit different. I'll do one for Battle Royale later once I've talked to some of my other streaming partners, and they can help us assist on that front. If you'd like to see us start streaming to this channel, let us know. We'll get back in the process of doing that, and this way we can create the content that you guys are looking for and not just gameplay. I know that y'all probably want to see my face too, but that part's probably not going to happen because I'm not prepared for this, quite honestly. Okay. Excuse me. Let's get going. So, we're going to start off brand new. We're at the bottom with our legends here. You can see them on the bottom. Obviously, this is from tier list maker. So it's a pretty common website. It is free to sign up for. I'm more than welcome to check that out as well. But anyway, let's get started with our first legend, in this case, which would be Ash. She's a very valuable legend as far as her abilities and her way to, how she carries with the team and being able to transport herself from one side of a fight to another. And for this reason and her ability to relocate on the fly, she is going to be an S tier legend in Arena. The next one is Bangalore. Bangalore is a fantastic legend for Arena as well. She's able to pop smoke as well as call down barrages in order to help protect her squad and get the flank on an enemy or run in case of, any issues or anything like that comes up. But she's been kind of outclassed as time has gone on and seen some nerfs and buffs over time. There's still some work that has to be done with her, of course. But overall, she's a solid legend. I'll put her in A tier, but she's not like God level. Next legend that we have is Bloodhound. This is gonna be critical almost. It's one of those things. It's almost like a must-have on your team since it's a 3v3 style, and your fight is to win. 3 rounds or whoever takes the lead. 2 rounds ahead. He's able to locate those enemies and essentially get the drop on their location for the team to better situate themselves. So for that, Bloodhound is also S tier. He sits high just due to the fact of his ability and his usefulness in arenas. Next up is Caustic. He's also a fantastic legend, especially in the smaller maps like Overflow and Habitat 4. He does an absolutely fantastic job with holding down an area, especially with those gas cans. Now that I know you can shoot them, but his ultimate is still as good as it's ever been. And for that level, he's A. He can still be outclassed by the people who can flank from a distance versus having to be up front. But Caustic has always been a go-to character, and there's not really much wrong there. Next up is Crypto. He is an excellent legend in Arena as well because he helps you, find the enemies, locate them without having to actually be directly in the fight. He does suffer a little bit because he's not really much you can do in person or engagement face to face. So for that, he is C. He's average. He's not great and he's not bad, but there definitely is worse legends on this list. The next one is Fuse. The ultimate, in my opinion, for him in Arena and Battle Royale together in this case, it's not really all that great. It really doesn't do much. It just creates a circle of fire, which is great and helpful in many ways, but it really doesn't get you where you need to be. So for this, he sits down in D tier because he really has nothing to offer in regards to teamwork and skill, especially in arena more than anything, because you really can't do anything. The mother load works fantastic in certain situations, but overall, he's severely outclassed. Next is Gibby or Gibraltar. He is an S level tier also. He's absolutely fantastic. He brings everything he can to the fight. His bubble is absolutely overpowered. You can't destroy it. While it is time sensitive, it basically gives a team a shielded area for a certain period of time. And his ultimate is also fantastic. Well, it's sort of like Bangalore's in that case, but it's a lot more effective as things don't have to land on the ground first before they explode. Next is Horizon. She is also a fantastic legend. I wouldn't call her A or S tier. She's very mid pack, a little bit slightly above average. She's really good at getting the jump on people and having that really good ultimate that really helps her win in those fights. But overall, she could be outclassed by any of the S or A tier legends. The next one is Lifeline. This is controversial. Really doesn't bring all that much outside of the healing aspect to the game. The overall care packages are still kind of weak, at least in my opinion, and they really don't bring much, at least to Arena. She's a little bit better suited for Battle Royale in that case. But, she's an okay legend. She's good. I would take her on my team, but I wouldn't discount her, though, either. Next up is Loba. She's also a B class legend. She has a lot to offer as far as being able to jump from one side to another and also being able to pick up, stuff off the ground or in crates before the enemy can get a hold of it. This is really vital, especially going after those care packages as well as the crates that are around each individual map. But she doesn't really bring that offensive ability that is really needed, at least in the arena space. Next up is Mirage. He's an F level tier. He doesn't really do anything except for make clones of himself and bamboozle, which is very annoying. But it really doesn't bring anything to a fight. It doesn't do anything. It's a lot easier to see who he is now compared to what it used to be, and he's just not up to par with anybody else, and he's by far the worst legend in the entire game. Sorry if you love him, but me personally, I can't stand him. Next up here is Octane. He is also solid. He is, at least in Arena, I would classify him as A, just because he's able to get the jump on everybody else faster and get to those key advantage points quicker than anybody else. But he doesn't really bring anything to the table and only offers the jump pad as far as team maneuverability, as far as helping them. And also, the stem takes health, which it regenerates over time, but it still shows that weakness that character has. Next up is Pathfinder. I'm having some time deciding between A and B. But he's also, he's slightly above average. He's able to get the jump on people, and he's able to create that zip line and get people where they need to go. But at the same time, his kit is not really suited for always a team-based adventure unless it's the ultimate. But overall, he's a great character. I love him, but he's not better than the A or S tier. Next up is Rampart, who is average. She's not great. She can now move around with Sheila, which is her minigun. She can also place down barricades, which take forever. But she doesn't really bring anything to the fast-paced nature that is Apex. But she is able to hold down an area if that's what you're looking to do, kind of like Caustic, but not as effectively. Next up is Revenant. Again, he's very average. He's good at stopping the abilities of enemies. His Death Totem can be really good in the final round or the match point round, but at the same time, during the other parts of the round, it really doesn't make much difference. And plus, the Death Totem is louder than an aircraft engine nowadays, so it really doesn't bring anything new to the table. as far as being able to help only under certain situations. Next up is Seer. He's also average. He's gotten nerfed over time because he was broken when he launched in season 10. Oh, I had to think there. But he's still a useful legend in certain situations, but he's not one that's an absolute go-to, at least in my opinion. And he's one that can be severely outclassed by anybody else above him in B, A, and S. Next up is Valkyrie. Um, at least in Arena, she's classified as S tier in my opinion too. She's the way that she can travel, maneuver the team, spot people, and overall just the abilities that she can benefit from. She probably will have a similar ranking in Battle Royale, but that video's for a later time if you guys enjoy this. So the next time is Watson. Watson has gotten a lot better over time. If you would have asked me 2 seasons ago, this probably would have been a C tier. She's gotten a little bit better as far as her fences and stuff like that, but I still need some work done, at least in my opinion. And her heirloom or mythic is terrible. It's absolutely terrible. I wish there was a better design that went into that, but that's neither here nor there. But she's able to help as far as the team aspect, and I think that she is really useful, but she's not useful in all maps and all scenarios. Next up is Wraith. I'm gonna just because of I know of a lot of my friends love Wraith, um, and also just because of her overall ability to work with the team, transport the team, and just get the jump on enemies overall. The way she handles it and the way it flows works perfectly with Apex alongside Ashe, Bloodhound, Gibby, and Valkyrie. Um, and she's been fantastic pretty much from day one. There's been some ups and downs, but pretty much since the beginning, Wraith has been an S tier, at least for me and for most people that I have on my team. So I don't think there's really much denying it there. Last one is Mad Maggie. She is also a great legend, being the ball ultimate, able to pick up speed and it blows up, but it really doesn't do that much damage, so it really doesn't have much effect outside of helping the team, which is important, but it doesn't help in all situations. And then as far as her drill is very useful, but the overall impact of it, on the other side and the amount of damage people take is not enough to really make her top tier. So, anyways, this is Dark Road Gaming's Season 12 Legends tier list for arenas. If you enjoy this, obviously smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. We would love to have you as part of our community. And if you do enjoy this, we will make a Season 12 Legends list for Battle Royale as well. I figured we would start with something different. So until next time, guys, I do appreciate you all stopping by. My name is Toasty, as part of Dark Road Gaming. We appreciate all of you. Love you all. Peace.